Actor Kevin Spacey is now under criminal investigation. More than a dozen accusers have come forward with claims of sexual abuse and harassment. ABC News confirms prosecutors plan to meet with the son of a former Boston news anchor who says Spacey sexually assaulted him last year when he was 18. In California, thousands of men and women lined the streets of Hollywood to march against sexual violence. The Me Too March was named after a hashtag that started trending on social media after sexual misconduct allegations started surfacing against Spacey, Roy Moore, and Harvey Weinstein.
Sexual violence is something that we've seen happen in the workplace, which is really where this began. But sexual violence takes hold in many other ways throughout society.
Marchers say they hope to bring awareness to the issue and encourage victims to come forward. In India, air quality is reaching hazardous levels. Health officials warn people living there to take it easy after hospitals have seen a surge in patients complaining of breathing problems and burning eyes. It's so bad, national landmarks that should be easily visible from a mile or two away are obscured by smog. The problem has prompted the government to get involved in this crisis. A new study finds bystanders are more likely to help men in need of CPR than women. Researchers looked at 20,000 cases of cardiac arrest in the U.S. Only 39% of women having a public attack were given CPR, while 45% of men were helped, and men were 23% more likely to survive. Researchers think people may be reluctant to touch a woman's chest in public. More than 4,000 runners took to the streets today for the Madison Marathon and Half Marathon. Organizers say they stepped up security this year after recent violence across the U.S. Everything went as planned. Officials say the hardest part about the event was planning for the record number of runners.
You know, it takes a really good team to put on an event like this, and we've gathered an amazing team to put on this event. It's really all year planning, but things ramp up once you find out really how many people are registered for the event.
This is the 5th year of the marathon. Money raised goes to 2 local charities, Badger Honor Flight and My Team Triumph. Some Madison College students are learning from Olympic-level experts in their field. The USA Olympic culinary team visited Madison College this weekend. It's the first practice together for the Olympians, but also a chance for them to show off their skills to aspiring young chefs. Instructors say the collaboration exposes the student chefs to things they don't normally get to learn in the classroom.
They get to work right next to certified executive chefs and one certified master tonight. So it's a great opportunity for real-life applications. And they're learning from some of the best people in the United States.
The team worked on skills with the student chefs yesterday, and today they presented a 5-course dinner together.
Now, 27 storm track weather with meteorologist Max Severus.
All right, jumping right to it, the dense fog advisory has been expanded to include the majority of the WKOW area. That's the southern three rows of counties there. So pretty much everyone in Columbia County South underneath that dense fog advisory, which will go until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So that's well beyond the morning commute. So keep that in mind as you're heading out the door on Monday. There could be some freezing fog, and that's because temperatures that fall below freezing, if fog forms, will come in the form of that freezing fog, which could cause some frost and slippery spots. The biggest threat is going to be on your sidewalks as you're heading out the door and some of the colder surfaces, and also for bridges because those freeze first as well. So just keep that in mind. A couple extra minutes sound like a good idea as you're starting off your Monday morning drive. So where's the fog right now? Well, we're down to a quarter mile in Janesville. Meanwhile, the Wisconsin River Valley really seeing the thick of it. No visibility in Lone Rock or Prairie du Chien, and we're at 3 miles in Mineral Point. The time-lapse view from the understory camera showing the Capitol cascaded in beams of light, which means that you can see the moisture that we have to deal with, but Madison itself not seeing the thickest of the fog yet. Dane County, however, is in that dense fog advisory with the majority of the rest of us as well. All right, we got to 39 today, predicted 40. That means your cash pot now is at $81, and your temps continue to climb tomorrow as well, so that trend will continue with the temps warming. Meanwhile, right now, a little on the cool side, 25 in Baraboo, 22 in Montello, and 19, the chilly spot over in Camp Douglas. So starting off the day tomorrow, everyone will be down into the low and mid-20s, and the majority of us are going to be seeing patchy, dense fog out there. So again, slow it down. As we get towards the afternoon, we'll burn the fog off, see at least partly sunny conditions and temperatures slightly warmer in the low 40s. There was that mixed precipitation we had this morning, allowing for some more slippery stretches for our southern areas closer to the Illinois state line. And now we have some leftover moisture, which is why we're getting that fog. Meanwhile, upstream, clearing skies. That's why I think we get at least some sunshine as we are going throughout our Monday. That's because high pressure is building in. That'll cause for a quieter setup temporarily. As we get towards Tuesday, things get a little bit more active. Monday, though, looking pretty nice. Clouds build in a thicker format on Tuesday, and that'll provide for a few spotty light afternoon and evening showers. But when the core of this low pressure system comes closer to home Tuesday night, that's when I'm expecting more widespread rain threats. As for your temperatures, here we go. Overnight down into the low and mid-20s as we start off the new day. This computer model underdoing the amount of fog I'm anticipating. Later in the afternoon, we'll top off in the low 40s. So again, a couple degrees warmer than what we saw this weekend. Clouds increasing throughout our Tuesday. And here we go later in the afternoon. The chance for rain will go from west to east, but again, going to be spotty in nature until Tuesday night. 24 tonight, dense fog advisories, colder temps than last night. 42 tomorrow, and that sunshine going to get the numbers going a little bit. However, still below average for this time of year. More seasonable on Tuesday in the mid-40s with a few light afternoon and evening showers. More widespread at night. That'll taper early on Wednesday. Highs reaching 50, and we haven't been in the 50s since last weekend, so that's going to be pleasantly mild. Low 40s with the cold front moving through on Thursday, and then a bigger weather setup for Friday. That one looks really gloomy and pretty widespread as well.
So definitely want to be careful going to work tomorrow morning.
Yeah, there could be a few slippery stretches. We dealt with that last night, but now a lot more people are going to be out on the roads, and this is the first time of year that we've really been talking about this, so really take it easy.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Max.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't come easy, but Brett Hundley picked up his first win as a starting quarterback. We'll head inside the locker room in Chicago next.